Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's video, we are at Whispering Hills RV Park in Georgia, Kentucky. This campground is a very nice RV park. It's a nice one if you just want to come. It's right off 75, so if you need to come rest for a day and then go back out, if you want to just here for a few days, that works. It's also close to a few attractions that are fun to go to. So if you want to go to those, this is a good park to stay at. There's not many parks around the Ark or the Creation Museum. There's only two, and this is one of the better ones in my opinion to stay at if you want to go to the Ark or the Creation Museum. This is what my site looks like. This is what my site looks like. The good thing about this site, it's right next to a nice pond. Here's more on my site. There is a little bit of room to put some out. See the black stones out. Some chairs around. They do have a really nice sitting area to sit that's from the campground. There is a fire pit at about each site. The back of the site, where you're right next to the pond, which is very nice to look at. You also get to see goose and ducks that are in here. You do have to watch out for goose poop. Have step in that. Not fun. So watch out where you're stepping. Also, there's feathers, so if you have any dogs like us, you need to make sure that your dogs doesn't get near it so they don't get sick from the feathers. You can fish in this pond, so if you like fishing, this could be a good site area for you because you just gotta get your stuff and you're right there and you can go fishing if you want. Again, this is the back of the site. This is literally 42 feet. This site is literally 42 feet exact. It's site 12. It is very close. You are kind of close to your neighbors on the other side. So if you have, you want to wash your feet, it can be kind of hard to wash your feet. So again, there's the thing. Site 12 is where we're staying. This is, like I said, literally 42 feet. We're literally 42 feet. Truck won't fit. Truck's over there. So, this again, site 12. So, if you're like us, this is where if you had to spray your feet off from going to the pool, or they got money from the pond, or you step in goose poop like I do and have to clean your shoes off, your neighbors are literally right there. So, it is close, but you know, it's only for a few minutes to do what you need to do around this area to get your camper ready, or to wash your feet off, and then there's a little bit of room next to your site a little bit. Now I'm going to show you the amenities of this campground. This is a jumping pillow. This is like, they do church on Sunday, and that's where they have it, sitting area. There's some cornhole. Here's their pretty pond. There is a fountain on this side of the pond. It goes all the way down there. Over there is a inflatable slides and stuff like that. This is the basketball goals. Then there's the playground for the kiddos. Here is the dog part. It is a basic one just for them to run. They do have benches. They have the pickup poops near both for those two. So if you have a small dog or a big dog, one probably go in one go in the other. Here is the laundry mat. It's $1.75, then $1.25. Probably one's for wash and one's for dry clothes. Wash and one's for dry. Here is one of the bathrooms. This one actually has a sink. Here's the shower and toilet. Basic bathroom. It works for what it would be needed for. Let's see, there is 5, 6, 7, 11 bathroom stalls, and there's 2 more when we get closer to the pool. There's 2 more close to the pool. I'm not gonna get too close to the pool because there's people in there, but that's the pool. Let's have a slide. This is the big checkers and chessboard. Big Connect 4, and that is a little fire pit gathering area. I'm not going to go in, but you can kind of see there's their store. There's a few things, few camping things, some souvenir stuff. And like you can see here, they have shampoos and conditioners and anything you might have forgot at home. They also have a fish food for the fishes in this koi pond over here. Then here's the koi pond. You can see where the koi's are. Like I said, they have a thing. You give a quarter, you can feed the fishes. Here's where you put your trash. They do not pick up your trash. You gotta take it to the dumpsters. There's 3 dumpsters, one in the front and one in the back, closer to the playground area. This is the second bathhouse area close to that pool. There's about 8 bathrooms. And then you go out that door, you can go to the pool area if you need a change in here or got to use the bathroom or want to go back in the pool. And there's another wash and dry set. Show you the campground spots, probably not all of them. So this one is closer to that road. Here's some more sites. That road can be busy, so know if you get these sites that is a semi-busy road. Here's some more sites down the road. These are kind of the middle. The middle are usually the more big rig friendly sites. There are some others near the pond and near that road, but there's not as many as the middle sites. Again, here's some more sites. Then I'll show you what some of the sites would look like. Let's see, this is 152 to 149, I would say. And these, like most of the sites look like, some are bigger, some are smaller, but this is about the space and room you'll get at every site. Again, more sites, like this site's pretty big. Said you get more close to the middle, they're more bigger. Okay, again, those sites are like the ones closest to that road. If you go down that way, it's more of the staying type sites, like the people, long-term residents. But most of the long-term residents keep their spots pretty nice. There's not like garbage everywhere, like some campgrounds. Here's some more sites. This is 203, 201. And these sites are 174, so I guess 171. When you book your reservation here, you can't pick your site. You do gotta pay if you pick your site, but you can pick your site if you want. You gotta pay extra. If you don't want to do that, they could switch you out of the site you might want. So if you're okay going anywhere, then you don't have to. But if you really want a certain spot, you might have to pay the extras to get the site you really want. More sites. If you get more they get down here, the more they're long-term people. So here's more sites. 176 to 180. Okay, 181 goes, that starts 181, it goes all the way down here. These I call the middle sites. This row and this row I would say are the middle sites. These are, like I said, more big rig friendly, but you don't got any views. There's not many trees here, so if you like trees, there's not many, like, one tree every blue moon. They're trying to grow them up, but it takes time to grow trees. So here's one of the long-time residents. They keep their sites pretty well maintained. They'll have flowers and stuff outside, but it's not like some where there's just trash everywhere. Here's more sites, 98 to 103. And then these sites are 100 and 103 all the way down here. It's all the way down there. This is 107. Site 109. 111. Okay, that is site 117. Site 121. That's site 125. 127. If your site cannot fit your truck, they do have these type sites all around the different camping areas. These start being the lakefront area. That is 50, 52, and 54. That is 50, 51, 52, 3. Like I said, this is the lake view type site, pond view. There's that pond. That is 58, 60, 61, 59, 59, 61, and 63. Okay, 64, 66, and 68, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, 75, 77, 78, 74, 76, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 81, 83, 82, 84, 85, 87, so that's 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, Site 1, Site 2, Site 3, Site 4. These sites are really good, just right next to that jumping pillar. Site 4, Site 5, Site 4, 5, nope, that's 3, 4, Site 4, sorry y'all, 4, so that's 5, that's 6, okay, that's 8, that's 7, 7, no, 8, 9, 10, 11, better view at site 11. There's our site at site number 12. Number 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, site number 39, 20, 22, 21, 22, 24, 23, 25, 26, 27, where that brave is, 28, 29, 30, 31, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, where that river's coming in, 34, 35, where that Jaco is, 36, 37, 38, where that one is state, 46, 45, 44, there's a better view of 35, there's 33, 29, 28, 43, 42, and 40. Got to add Kentucky to our map. Now, if you notice, if you've seen like the North Carolina video, and more of this was filled in, well, my opinion on my map is when you get a new camper, you start over. And when you start over, that you had to sleep in that state in your camper before you put a new stick on. Comment down below how you do your map. Do you start over? Do you just put them on from what you've done with your old camper? Now it's time for another campground review. Now, before I start, I will say this video will be a little bit different, and pretty much from now on, if I do any activities outside of the park, there'll be 2 separate videos for the things that I did in the area, the things around the area, and just the RV park. Remember, 5 is the best it can get, 1 is the worst. We start with ease of entry, and that is a 4. Now, when you get to the park, there is a tiny, tiny road that cars go on and other vehicles can go on. If there's another camper, there's no way you'll get by. It's a very tiny road when you get in here, so be one of that. When you get in here, they do take you to a site, which is helpful, and they help you back in. The roads are a little tiny, but not that bad. They are all gravel. It's not paved, so a little bumpy, but it works. Next, site size is a 3. Our site area in the front where you put all your stuff out, there's enough room to put some of your stuff out. Now, they are particular with their grass about carpets. You cannot put anything on their grass like rugs or anything like that. So you kind of only have a little bit of amount of room for your spot, and behind you, you are kind of close to your neighbor. So if you're washing your feet, you are close to the other neighbor. But comes the territory of, a smaller-ish RV park. Next is site privacy. That is a 2. There is not much room, like I said, between you and your neighbor, so there's not a lot of room. So, if they wanted to, they could kind of stay in your RV, but, Park activities and amenities is a 4. They do have a pool that is semi-small. They do have a pond. You can kite, you can fish there, but it's kind of a yucky pond, so I don't think you're really gonna want to swim there. And you can also fish. It's a catch and release. You have to release the fish. There's not that many fish in the pond, but you can fish. They have one of those giant checkers and chess sets and a huge Connect 4 game. They have a koi pond and you can feed the fish, and they have a campground store. They do have wash and dryer and a bathhouse. Nearby attractions is a 3. There is the Ark Encounter that's close by, and the Creation Museum is like an hour away. Lexington isn't too far, but in the surrounding area, if you want to go quickly to bite to eat, you will have to go a little further because there's not a lot in this area. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. You can go out a little bit and find stuff like food or a grocery store if you need it, or you will have to drive out a little bit to get to that point. Kid friendly is a 5. They have the pool, and it has a slide, which kids love to slide on. They have a one of those bouncy jump pillow type things. They have cornhole that they can play, and they have the game, the chess and checkers, and the Connect 4 game, which is fun for kids and the family. And that's about it on that part of kid friendly. Would I come back to this campground is a 5. I actually did like this campground more than I thought. I was more afraid that it would feel more like, a rest area or a rest stop area, but it's really nice, and I love that we got right next to the pond. It's like, I believe it's one of the nicest sites here. You get such a pretty pond view. Dog friendly is a 5. They do have a dog park now. It doesn't have like agility stuff in it, but they can get off leash, use the bathroom. They have the poop bags all over, so you can, pick up after your dog. And this is kind of cool. When you go to the store, you can bring in your dog. They like if you bring your dog in, so you can bring your dog in. You don't have to leave them out of the store. Thanks so much for watching again. Remember to like, subscribe down below. Thanks so much for watching again. Bye.